What's up, everyone, and welcome to episode 50 of Battletalk, aka our final episode. This is going to be one crazy-ass show, so I'm just going to get started without much pretense here. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me are Dom.
Oh, hi.
And Kyle.
Hello.
And Cody.
Hi.
And John.
What am I doing down here?
And Kiggles.
Wow!
And Indy.
Hey, guys.
How
And
did
the
you talk
fire.
me into this? And there's a fire, a high fire pit in the middle of the Horde garrison.
Yeah.
You've been here this whole time.
He's been
Fire.
here this whole
What
time.
a flamer.
Oh, man,
So-
a gay joke already?
We've been doing this for a year. Actually, a little over a year, if you count all skipped weeks and shit like that. And we decided to go all out for the final episode. So,
It's been a long time. And if you add up all of the podcasts that we've done for Warcraft entirely, this started, as many of you guys know, it started as HXC, hence the logo up there and the intro and stuff like that. We figured nostalgia trip, bring it back. But, like, we've been doing this probably, like, Warcraft and Blizzard podcasts for, I think, 3 years, if you really want to get into that.
sheesh.
So,
That's a lot. So, I don't know where to go with this. We have a couple topics to talk about tonight, if we ever even get to them. But, so, let's just, a little background here. When did you all start with podcasts? I know this all started HXC with 3 of you over there.
mm-hmm.
Dom.
Yes.
It was this guy's idea.
It really.
Yeah, it's your
It
fault.
was my. Wow. Okay. I forgot about that. It was me and you though, wasn't it? This time we
Yeah.
like were one day we were just like, I want to talk about this stuff.
Yeah,
You're
because
like, yeah.
it was so me and Kyle are in months behind, which, as everybody here knows, is Lore, aka Josh Allen.
Hey.
Indy's
You know
Indy's there as
Lore?
well. Hold on, I'm getting there, Indy. I'm not leaving you out. But so me and Sophus, for the longest time, we were like watching Lore's content and stuff, and this was going on for a long time, and we started talking about it, and then we're like, it's probably best if we had 3 people, and we were also hanging out with Indy at the time, and then when we started talking to her about it, we realized she had some background. Indy, you used to do a show with Towley, didn't you?
I did used to do a show when I was with we did on TGN, we did video guides and we did live streams. But never like podcasting. Never organized format.
You were affiliated with TGN at one point.
You remember
Wow,
that?
This is coming full circle. I forgot about it. I forgot that it was TGN.
I mean, yeah, it's what I used to do. That and torment you guys. That's pretty much it.
Yes, you're the oldest of G's here.
Yeah.
The oldest.
Okay, but let's get real here, okay? I was the most famous one, and they sucked all of the fame out of me. Let's be honest, bitches.
Well, hold on. Let's be real about this for a second, Kiggles. If it wasn't for Sophist, you wouldn't have ever been known.
I don't know what you're talking about. That is not true. Not true at all.
Because you met all of us, right? So Sophist is basically the one that started it.
Well, I actually met all of you through Lore's stream.
Right, so yeah, so that was the thing. We got into that. We started doing all the podcasting stuff, and we were kind of, because that was right around the time when Lore was leaving. So we're like, oh, let's do some content to fill the void in, not replace it or whatever, but fill it in, do some more stuff, and see what we could do out of it. So it got to that point, and then it was like Josh was in like his last couple shows and stuff like that when we were really starting. So we took to trolling Josh on After Dark when he was on After Dark, and that show was I would love that show, and that was kind of the inspiration for Battletalk, where we had the
I
live
hated
call-ins.
that show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but no, when we had the live call-ins at the beginning, it was inspired off of After Dark having those. So it was kind of crazy. But then when Lore left, like, Higgles was in our circle of friends here.
Yeah.
And-
By the way, everyone needs to pray for Lore because he still cannot play any Blizzard games.
No, but when it was one night when we called in, we were trolling After Dark. Like we had like 5 or 6 people call in, and it was this whole thing. And Kiggles called in, and it had just happened to be like an episode where Gary was on, and he was trying to troll Gary, And it turned into this whole thing where Gary was like, "Oh, I love Kiggles. Like, let's get this guy, keep him on the show." And before we knew it, Kiggles was on there. It was insane.
I know. I'm a phoenix. I'm a meteor just rising.
Die?
Yeah, I won't die. So nice try.
You do know meteors fall, right?
No, they shut up.
And they're flaming.
Yes, they are on fire.
Well, okay, now, okay, yeah. That's,
They'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we got Mike in over here. Mike was on both HXC, and then he
Some
moved
point.
up to hosting Battletalk, and
I met you guys through my wife, who watched Lore stream religiously.
yep.
Yep. I know briefly me and Mike had a side project for a while that turned into like a full project for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where I kind of bowed out graciously. I lit the fire and was like, this shit's too big.
Well,
I gotta go.
the thing was, like, I was super busy around that time when things were going down, and your last episode, Kyle, I remember, of HXC, I didn't know it was your last show until 5 minutes before we went on air.
I didn't even know it was no longer a thing. So
I was like, okay. And then I find out next week I'm hosting, and I'm like, what? I think I had to actually broadcast that night. I was not prepared.
Yeah, it was
Just like me for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Look at
Come
that.
full circle,
Isn't
everyone.
that like every week for you though?
So this one, I figured, since we've been talking about this for a little while now. So 5 episodes ago, we announced, that the episode 50 was going to be our last one. So I was like, let's actually have some closure here. And because we never really got closure with the HXC either, I figured let's get everybody in here and let's do it out proper.
All right, so let's do it out proper. First question from Twitter from a viewer, and this was related. I saw Lore streaming Heroes today. This is from Draven Dresden, longtime viewer.
no, he wasn't. He can't.
I
can't
saw
play.
Lore streaming Heroes of the
No.
Storm earlier. Is he
That
allowed
was
to
just-
play
That
that?
was a hairpiece that just looked like Lore.
Those. All right. Well, that answers that question.
That pretty much answers
that's
that.
actually not Lore. That is that's a coconut with a wig on it.
a stunt double. Yeah,
Yeah.
stream double.
It's Wilson. It's Wilson.
It is. It is Wilson. That's correct.
It's Wilson with the wig.
That's right.
It's Wilson with the wig.
Yeah.
All right, then. So, no, Lore is not allowed to play Heroes of the Storm
No, he's not.
at all.
Nope.
So, there's a few topics in there.
Lore can play Heroes of the Storm.
It's a
I don't know
joke.
what you guys
No,
are
he
talking
can't.
about.
No, he can't.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean,
Well,
can
not well
and
anyway.
we.
Oh, there you go.
It was confirmed. Oh, we got it in chat. Lactarded confirms it. Blizzard employees cannot play Blizz games.
Why do you think I'm playing so many Blizzard games right now?
He wants to be employed by Blizzard.
See, gotta get my playtime in now. Because I won't be able
This
to play
is
it when I
like-
get employed.
This is the worst inside joke ever.
It
It
is the worst
really
inside
is.
joke ever.
It's terrible. So, in the news, let's actually cover a topic.
No.
No.
Yes, one topic.
Let's do
Okay,
it. Just
let
got
me
this.
here. I will give you the topic. Ready? Kiggles and go.
He's kind of like a meteor.
Flaming?
Constantly falling down.
That's right.
I mean, we can always watch. Ready? Watch this. I can make a Kiggles disappear. Ha!
Oh, hey, can we all talk about Trixler and how he showed me porn yesterday?
Wait, what?
You didn't do a very good job, Mike.
Wait.
Tim,
wait,
is this
what?
true?
Can we talk about his bush strats? Bush strats?
For like 10 seconds, you said,
Oh.
it's gone. I'm out.
Yeah, totally. All right. So the topic I want to cover: flying in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that seems important.
That seems like the big hot topic right now.
On this? No, I refuse to talk about this. It is not needed in the game, and anyone who says it's needed in the game can come to my
Okay,
house in
so-
Chicago, Illinois, and I will slap the shit out of you.
For once in my lifetime, I will totally 100% agree with Kiggles. And let me explain. It's all about design choice. If you put flying, when they put flying into the game, they had no idea it was going to be so easy. People would just, pick up a quest, get on their flying mount, go to the person they're supposed to kill, fall down, kill it, get on their mount, and go and fly away. There is no freaking fun whatsoever in that type of gameplay. Now you take flying out in Warlords. Now you're actually making people work for their quests. They have to actually walk through the path or whatever to get to it. It freaking makes sense as a gameplay standpoint to get rid of flying. It's a convenience thing that people just want.
I used to say that all the time. They used to call me like the old lady because I would complain about how the game used to be hard and it wasn't hard anymore, and that's why I was kind of slipping away from it because they were making everything too easy.
That's because people were on your lawn. You were like, get off my
Get
lawn.
off my lawn. I mean, no, for real. It's actually something that would bring me back to playing is if I found out that they were starting to go back to the roots of the game.
Flying is a design nightmare.
They're not going back to the roots of the game. There's just no flying.
What about this? Because I agree. I think Draenor is perfect without flying. Like, I don't think it needs it.
Wait, there's things. Wait, can I ask you a question? There's something outside of my garrison?
Yes. No, but there's like little treasures and puzzles and stuff that are hidden around to like actually try to like jumping puzzles and stuff that could not exist with flying. So I like having that kind of stuff and like different tiers of land where you have to like strategically, if there's like a rare spawn on a cliff, you can't just fly and get to it. You have to like go all the way around the mountain, and by then somebody may already be there. I like that. But what if they did introduce flying in Draenor, but the next expansion?
I'm sorry, but there's no flying. It's just falling with style.
When the content is outdated, though, would it be okay to add flying?
No.
Because if the next expansion doesn't allow flying, then you're just setting people up for bigger disappointment. Oh, I got to fly in Draenor finally, and then they're gonna complain that they can't fly in the next expansion. Just get rid of it altogether.
If that becomes the norm, is the current content you can't fly in, legacy content you can, people would accept that.
Here's what I think about this flying thing, right? Like, you're right with that. I think not having flying is the right choice. It makes you have like a connection with the game. And by that I mean, like, in Mists of Pandaria, I constantly got lost. Constantly, because I knew that where I was going, and I could just fly up as high as I could and go straight there. And I knew nothing about, like, all these artists did all this crazy work to put in all these assets that no one ever paid attention to because they were just flying over it. So as long as it looked good from 20,000 feet in the air, sweet. And in Warlords, I had to memorize. I got to actually go through these places and appreciate Frostfire Ridge. I'm so
bad. You appreciate it so much you don't know. Thank you.
But like I know my way around these places because I actually was like, I have to go here, and it allows for you to take the time to go wander out and kill some rare spawns, or you said like jumping puzzle type quests and stuff like that. I think it lets you appreciate the game more.
It has rogue elements.
There's like a side comment here. They kind of screwed that up with the garrison thing. They were like, guys, go out, explore the world, except you're going to really have to spend like most of your time in this little area.
Yep.
Most, like 95%. But like when you do go out, no flying, just go walk.
So hypothetically, let's just say that they added flying in 6.2, and Tanan Jungle is coming in 6.2. Do you know how much that would just destroy the experience of that new zone?
Flying everywhere except Tanan Jungle.
No.
See that I don't like that. I don't like the Discord. Like Draenor kind of makes sense because it's isolated. Like it's its own little pocket universe, time lord zone thing, whatever it is. Like it makes sense. But that's like when on when you're on Eastern Kingdoms and you go from like Eastern Plaguelands to the Ghostlands. It's like, why can't I fly here?
Well, you can't because you can't. Don't get me started on that.
No,
don't get me started on that. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm just saying that the disconnect.
Interesting gameplay design.
I understand it's actually a technical reason why they can't, and it's because they actually expanded the map.
Not enough ramps in that part of World of Warcraft.
Right.
In that little
but I
area.
understand that, but it's just that disconnect. When you're going from that zone to that zone, these two zones that are supposed to be next to each other, you could fly in one but not the other. I don't like that disconnect. So Tanan would feel the exact same way.
That is literally, you know what that is? That is going into flying into Ghostlands from Western Plaguelands?
That's what I just said.
It's exactly the same thing. It's stupid.
Wait, didn't
Yes, he did.
But, yeah.
Thanks, Adris.
You're welcome.
Um,
All in all, it's a developmental nightmare and a design catastrophe. Just get rid of flying.
You know, yeah, I'm happy
It is.
without it.
It is.
I
Flying literally
enjoyed-
destroyed the questing system in World of Warcraft.
I enjoyed Nagrand more than any other
Okay,
zone.
well then they're gonna have
ever.
to go back and
New Nagrand.
put ways to get to all of the places that are only accessible by flying.
No. Well, keep wherever you're allowed to fly now. Keep it. Going forward from Warlords of Draenor on, no more flying.
That would only, like I said, I'd only feel that would work if you're on other planets or like other realms. Like if they like decide to add another continent to Azeroth somewhere, even though it's another continent, I'm gonna feel gypped if there's no flying over
Well,
there.
you know how they get around that with this expansion because we're in a different timeline.
No, that's
We're
why I said
getting-
it works for
we're
now.
getting- we're
I
getting stuck.
accept it.
No, we're getting stuck in this timeline. In the next expansion, we're going back to this timeline's Northrend.
we're gonna do another Cataclysm.
Because we've already gone to
No, don't do
DC.
another Cataclysm.
Deathwing's coming back, boys.
Yeah.
We're already in DC. Now we gotta go to Northrend again, but it'll be a different timeline where Arthas is still, little.
No, you're okay.
And where Deathwing is a pretty
Deathwing's-
butterfly.
Yeah, and Deathwing's not gone insane yet.
All right.
Yeah.
No more
It-
flying.
I'm pretty sure that's canon, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Like he turns into a butterfly.
But if you get shot out of a cannon, then you're flying.
Yeah.
True.
What is this?
And then
Secret of
fall.
Mana?
No, it's the Darkmoon Fair.
That was a good game. All right.
It was a good game.
Good talk, everybody. So, another question we have here. This is from Total Deletion. He served as this show's executive producer for most, if not all, of its
What's that?
running. I don't know. He's a guy who tries to boss us around, and we don't listen to him.
There
So,
you go.
why does it feel
Feel
like...
bad for that guy.
I know, right? Why does it
don't.
feel like an end of X-Pac era right now in Warcraft? Actually resubbed to Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm having fun. What is wrong?
You're a
X-Pac was
traitor.
one of my favorite wrestlers.
I don't
Yes,
think
yes.
that's what.
I think you hit your head, maybe? No, I don't know.
X-Pac was originally the 1-2-3 kid before he was
That's
X-Pac.
right. Yeah.
What is that supposed to? I don't even know what that question means. Why does it feel like the end of an X-Pac era? I don't even.
I think what he's getting
Give me what is that question?
So what I could take from that is it feels like the end of an expansion right now, right? Like it feels to him like we're between major events, and like it's sort of what it is. We're between. If you're a raider, you're between raid content, and it's the reason that I've kind of stopped raiding. I was raiding for a while, and I get maybe it's just me, but I get bored of things like that really quickly. So when we're just progressing on the same things over and over, they're not giving me anything else to do. I'm finicky and will stop playing.
Okay,
Yeah.
but this is how it always is.
Yeah.
You know, there's
It's
there's
cyclical.
patch, people resub, they go through the patch, they unsub.
Yep,
New
I
patch,
sub.
resub, goes to the patch, unsub. Yes, well you don't. But and then there's an add new X pack, lots of resubs, they go through it, they unsub. It's just that's how it's been for
That's how Warcraft
since-
works now.
Yeah, that's just how it's been.
It's been like that for a while.
I mean, I wouldn't say that it feels like an end of an expansion because it's not like that year, 6 months to a year of the
Oh my
same
God.
content. But whatever.
Can we just talk about how they were supposedly getting out, more content faster?
Technically,
I mean, technically, maybe. I don't know yet.
isn't this faster than the last time we saw?
To me, it's not the end of an expansion because it's not the storyline's not being wrapped up, right? Like every expansion is a major main storyline that gets wrapped up, and you find out that like Garrosh is crazy. Like we didn't know that was going to happen, and things like that.
There's Secret Illuminati and such.
Yeah, and
All of the triangles.
There's just not enough trogs anymore.
They're not. Did you not just see somebody just came in behind me and wiped them all out?
I saw that. I was gonna
What?
look out behind you, but you die anyway. So
How nice of that person. So, stuff. Wow. It's a thing. There's flying. We need more content.
There's no flying.
There's no flying anymore.
There's a
Sorry.
mistake.
So there's another game we can talk about real quick, Heroes of the Storm, and we're going to keep this brief. Because we have a lot to... No, okay, you know what? Fuck that. We're not going to keep it brief. So...
I'm wearing briefs.
Heroes, man.
How many in this...
You too.
How many here actually play Heroes?
I play a little.
On occasion, I do.
I don't play at all. I don't know what you're talking
I'm a bot game master. Bot
Yes,
game
you
master.
are. You're.
about. I don't play Heroes.
Come at me,
all.
Trick. I'm a bot game master. You can't handle my attack speed volley. No, you don't.
So
I'm
we're
not gonna
familiar
lie,
with the game.
But my murky gameplay is spot on.
Okay.
You don't like murky?
I'm ready. What you got for me? I got this.
Well, it was a good question raised. How many... Okay, first off, let me preface it with this. How many of you have been playing since early alpha the whole time?
Well, I mean, not the whole time, but yes, yes.
I was in on the second wave, so that's pretty much the whole time.
I got in April last year, so
Right. I think Kyle and I were in the day alpha released.
Negative. I was in when Zista got in. You and Squishy.
Right. Squishy and I got in
Day
on the
one.
first day one. Then you guys came in the next wave a couple weeks later.
Yep.
And then by the end of the month, most of us had it.
Mm-hmm.
So, launch date is in 1 week, by the way. Holy crap, by the way.
who's going to London? Who's
Not
going to
I.
London? Anybody going to
Let's be
I
honest.
wish.
The
I'm not even going to
the launch
BlizzCon this
date-
year.
The launch date was 3 months ago. It's just officially getting launched into it.
That's fair, but they like I don't know.
If
I mean-
I've said it once, and I will say it again because, I say it every single time I'm on a show like this, is that a Blizzard beta is a final, it's done. It's just, they're testing it. It's done.
Yeah, it's
Not
it's
like a
stability
real
testing.
beta, it's a Blizzard beta.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Which
game-
is a good thing. Like Blizzard,
Oh, yeah.
the quality of Blizzard games is that good that like they can be like, this is beta, and everyone's like, holy shit, that's a real
No,
game.
the quality was so good that this is alpha, and it was a fantastic game already. Like, day one, the game felt great. It was fun. It was entertaining. There were minimal bugs. It looked great. It ran great. My biggest issue was internet, connectivity issues.
I'm still having those.
Yeah.
No reason.
Well, people are still having those in League, and it's been out for 5 years, so, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Blizzard, but Blizzard is a slightly bigger company than Riot,
Also,
so,
yeah. Also, Blizzard will have, correct me if I'm wrong, but Blizzard has different hubs across the country. So it's not like people on the East Coast have to connect to California and have
Correct.
a 200 plus ping. Like, that's something that this game does pretty well.
True.
Oh, yes. Oh.
So, the whole package, from alpha when we first got our hands on it to now, what do you think of the game's development?
Considering we're probably on, 1,000 odd UI changes between, the game releasing back in, March last year.
It
I think
hasn't
it's-
released, so, I mean, it's
It's
just...
open beta.
that's
It's
nothing.
released.
And
It's
they're all
open beta.
fine.
The
I
UI
still-
changes have
I
been.
still miss the first UI.
No.
I don't remember the first UI. It was
The first
ones that
UI,
came out are so much better.
after like the second or third change to the UI, I thought, hey, these are great UIs. But every time they've changed them since, I'm like, okay, this is great, but the old way was great too. All right,
Yeah,
this is great too.
I like
but,
the one where things were a little bit smaller. Like the buttons were a lot smaller and stuff. The buttons, I think, are just a little too big now.
Here it comes. Ready? They're putting all these nice little UIs in. Here's one, here's one, here's one. And you get to
Here's the
buy
UI.
them. You get to
Here's
buy
the
them.
UI.
There you go. Free to
Stop.
play. You get to buy the UIs.
Stop.
Oh, now you got to monetize. Hey, look, I'm going to poop something. $5.
Stop.
The one thing speaking of what Zista said about the buttons being so big and everything like that, the one thing I really wish they would add would be a UI scale slider in the
Yeah.
options.
That
so
would
that
be
you
nice.
could resize it. But other than that, I think it's fine.
No, the UI is improving and it's evolving, and I think everything that they've done has just made it better. So I'm okay with the way that's going. The biggest thing for me is looking at this at a competitive standpoint. I really, really, really want them to introduce bans. Just one. Right now, there's not a ton of heroes. Just one ban in competitive play or in Hero League and Team League. Because right
you know it's
now,
coming,
like,
though.
Well, it should be, but I don't think they've ever said anything about it. Like, it should be coming.
The only thing that they've said, and it was at PAX East, was they're not planning on doing it just because, like I said, adding a ban phase to, say, the Hero League draft and stuff like that adds time to their 20-minute window that they want to stick to, and they think that, and they have this idea that the draft adds time to that 20-minute gameplay.
Well, the draft does. Yeah.
Well, it does, but I think that they need to, personally, I think they need to, don't think that in the draft is more or less the 20-minute gameplay. Think of the actual match as that 20-minute gameplay. I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I think adding the one ban to Heroes...
You're nicer than me on this one. I don't understand where they're coming from. That to me, that is an answer that they're giving because they just don't want to do it. They're like, we don't want to do bans. It's
I think it's going to have to come.
It's
gonna
going
have
to
because even ESL's doing it. I'm pretty sure MLG is going to do it.
Every single major event that Blizzard does not runs bans.
They're doing a ban. They are doing a ban
for competitive play.
I think when it comes for Blizzard to implement a ban, the first thing is probably not going to be a hero. It's probably going to be a map.
I think the heroes need to come
That's
first.
fair,
Wow,
too.
yeah.
But
The map ban will set them apart from every other MOBA that's out there. Not that they're already not set apart.
the map ban will set them apart. The fact that there's multiple maps that can be competitive sets them apart. Fuck the ban part.
Yeah, but that map ban will further differentiate themselves from that. But the ban on heroes needs to come first.
Why? Everyone's just gonna ban Haunted Mines because it's the stupidest map in the history of the world.
Now, have you noticed?
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Speaking,
Dominion is the stupidest map in the history of the world.
Okay, well, in the history of Heroes.
I gotta go with,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the...
Also, what's
Haunted
Dominion?
Mines.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
That's a thing.
Have you noticed that every single map that has come out since release has been a 3-lane map, other than Haunted Mines?
I think they should just relegate Haunted Mines to bot games only, just so they can. Just because it's 2 lanes. No, it's 2 lanes. It's more manageable for people. They don't have to rotate as much, and it's
like a
just
beginner
easier.
It's a beginner map for people.
It should be bots and learning. That's what it should be.
I don't even know if that's right, because then you're not learning the same thing other people. You're learning different tendencies. Just get rid of it. It was a great.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the only learning map. It just has to be a learning only map.
But it you know what? I'm not even going to say the 2-lane maps won't work, because they might. Someone might have some great idea that makes a 2-lane map work.
Yeah.
But
just get rid of a lane and call it ARAM.
well, that'll work.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh my God!
If they ever do an ARAM.
That sounds like a very unique idea, Kiggles. I don't think I've seen an ARAM map in any other MOBA ever.
No, I know. I thought of it all myself. Even
totally.
The name.
Blizzard, please hire this man.
All random, all middle, Blizzard. Let's. Yep.
13 lane maps would be fun. I like it.
So Trixler in chat says 13-lane maps would be fun.
13-lane map sounds great.
Like a fucking highway.
You can make that one. Just go back to StarCraft 2 and mod it in.
ARAM, all random, all maps. So
yeah. So it's actually it's a mashup. It's a mashup of all of the maps and all of the objectives on all of the maps.
Every single map. Yeah.
It's actually just 1 lane, and in the middle there's a shrine, and if you get that shrine, the other people's computer blows up. That's what that is.
They just rigged your video card to overclock itself.
That's right, exactly.
It's going to be like planes chasing, right? You have a set number of forts and keeps, and if you manage to hit the thing in the middle, if you manage to cap the thing in the middle, it just flips the map on you. So if you don't like Haunted Mines, you have to cap the thing in the middle, and it flips you to Blackheart's Bay.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, Rex has an amazing idea. Maps change every 2 minutes. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So you pick a team, right? And you have 3 random maps that you have to play on it. You don't know what they are, but so you play on the first map, right? And you win, but you play with that same comp, but then you get ported to another random map.
Yep.
That would be amazing. I would play the shit out of that.
You know what? Screw it. If Blizzard doesn't make it, when they release the map editor,
if they release the map
editor, I will
editor.
do it.
You know what? That's a great idea because, people build their comps usually based on the map, or a lot of professional teams do. So
Terrible for competitive play. Let's not.
yeah, exactly.
Instead of
Yeah.
a certain time objective, like every 5 minutes the map changes. What if every time you use the map's cycle, how Dragon Shrine, the objective is to capture the shrine. So if the shrine you get one phase with the Dragon Shrine, but then the rest of the map alters and the progression of the map. So if you took out one set of towers, that set is gone in the next map or whatever.
We've climbed so far into
I
this
want
rabbit hole.
I know.
I want a map
Dead for
where
me.
I want a map where everybody plays Murky.
All ARAM, all random, all Murloc.
They'll call it.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
They'll call
There
it
you go.
Murkshire. And
Hero's version of ARAMs is all random, all Murloc.
Seriously, that's a great idea. Get on that. Somebody get on that.
Nothing
Why?
but Murky.
Why? Why are there no Trogs in Heroes?
That is a good question.
Yet.
Yeah. Trogzor could be the real deal in Heroes of the Storm.
So good. Yep.
Yeah.
Does
Yep.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
no one wants
Yeah.
Trogs?
No,
Yeah.
I'd rather have Decker Kane first.
Alright.
What would he do? Bore you with a story for 40 minutes?
Stay around. Stay a while. Listen.
Now listen to my life story. I'm very old. This will take days.
No, it just there needs to be so there needs to be a map instead of the Dragon Shrine. It's just a map where you can turn into Jesse Cox.
What?
And you can turn into Jesse Cox as what's his name? As come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Lee.
Oh,
Hey guys,
yeah.
it's me, Leah. Yes. So you can
Oh.
turn into Jesse Cox as Leah, and you just come stomping around.
Decker Kane will never be in the game because he's gonna slow down their 20-minute timer too much.
No.
And all
Right.
you hear is, "Have you seen my Uncle Decker?
It's St. M. Who's
Have
that?
you seen him? My Uncle Decker."
Okay.
I can't even.
No, but I like all random, all Murloc. I think that needs to happen.
That's terrible.
There are already people doing ARAM type tournaments and matches, so it'll happen. I assume that even if Blizzard doesn't, when they release the map editor, someone will do it.
Someone
And
will come
I
out
think
with one.
will. Eventually, they'll release the map editor. It won't be on release.
Have they actually confirmed that they're releasing a map editor?
They've talked about it a lot.
Yeah. The
I mean,
biggest
it's because we obviously know it's built on the StarCraft 2 engine, so that's completely plausible, and I know everybody wants it. I just don't know Blizzard's stance on it.
Here's the issue, and Blizzard has already come out and talked about this. Here's the issue
It's
with the
having
map editor.
third-party content.
It's licensing.
Yeah.
You're talking about a free-to-play game like Heroes is, and not StarCraft, where people have to purchase the game. You don't have to purchase Heroes of the Storm, so you're just going to continuously get, the map editor if your account's banned. If they make a map and they make it look like Mickey, Blizzard could get sued by Disney because it's a third-party licensing,
I don't
infringement.
think that seems like an excuse. I don't know. That's not gonna matter in the long run because Blizzard didn't do it. Plus, you can make them sign. EULAs say a lot of things that people don't read, and they can
They do.
completely wash their hands of this stuff. I'm done. If you make this stuff, that's on you.
Disney's
Well, no,
gonna sue you.
Well, it's kind of a tricky route because if they make the maps public, then Blizzard is technically distributing it. So even though they wash their hands of
Well,
it,
they
there's
can
still
get rid of it. If there's any,
They
if
can.
anyone makes a claim, you just make it
they
like
can.
you make it like YouTube.
they
where
can, but they
someone makes a
technically
claim.
still distributed it. At that point, it's already too late.
Here's the issue. They get rid of
I
that
actually
map.
just had.
There's
I
nothing-
spent the last 2 weeks learning about Creative Commons and all this law. I don't think that's actually an issue.
But here is the issue. Okay, so say I make a
Could be,
Mickey,
but I don't.
let's say I make a Mickey Mouse map and put it live onto
Well,
the
you're-
servers for people to make. So
I'm
hypothetical.
gonna sue the shit out of you.
Blizzard gets rid of it and bans my account. There's nothing stopping me from going back, making another Battle.net account, downloading Blizz Heroes, and downloading the map editor and doing it over again. There's
Yeah.
nothing stopping me
You
because
can
it's a
keep
free to
doing
play
it if you
game.
want
I can keep doing it.
And
Yeah.
you'll keep getting banned. So
to. Yeah, that's not a problem. Disney's not going to be upset with that. As bad as Disney is on with their
That's
copyright
the
infringement stuff.
that's the issue that they're running into though. Is
They
there's
don't
no way
want
to
people to make lewd
stop them.
things. It's not that. They don't want people to make lewd things and things that are going to slip through the cracks, and people will find shit on there that shouldn't be on there.
Just like if we're gonna go and talk about Disney and stuff, it's the same way that Disney slips dicks in their movies.
That's the animators, but yeah.
Just
All right.
Okay, where have we gone? We are
Where we've
totally
gone
in the-
crazy.
We are totally in the trogs.
Another good talk, everybody. So we're gonna go to our first video question.
Frogs.
Videos. I like videos.
I love video questions. This one is from Jakeinator, who has been sending in video questions every week for the past very long time. He has a couple for us tonight, and we're going to start with this one, complete with his intro. So, here we go. Battle Talk with Jake 12.
Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I got a question for you guys. Not long ago, we talked about Hellfest with Krue and such. And it reminded me of a Twitter conversation I had with Samwise. Would you guys like to see the ETC music downloadable or streamable via services such as Spotify or Pandora? While you do that, I will be here in the Blackrock Steps, rocking out with ETC. Oh yeah!
Can I just say that is amazing. The fact that someone was able to go do all that, like, I'm impressed.
You're muted on your end, Mike. They can't hear you.
I'm muted on my end, Mike. They can't hear me.
That's correct.
Silly
That's-
bitch.
As I was saying in the Sophist, he has to go back and watch them all because they're fantastic.
Yeah, he's pretty good at those.
The production,
I
the
need to.
quality.
Those are good.
No, but here's the thing: the quality's been slowly ramping up every week, and compared to the past couple of weeks, that was actually pretty tame. But
All right, well, all right.
We got two more from him. It's not over yet.
right, we do,
Alright,
and
that's
supposedly
still
they're
young.
going to get better. So the question stands: would you like to see ETC music on some streaming service, you know, Spotify, Pandora, or anything like that, or even like a CD you can get?
You know, I never actually thought about it until
An
this
album,
question was
right?
asked.
Released
You know what?
A few of their
What's a
songs
CD?
into Guitar Hero 3.
I
They
thought
did.
It was, to be honest.
They are on Spotify. I'm actually bringing them up right now.
You
Are
see,
they? Or are
really?
they covers?
So the answer is yes, and done. You're
Okay,
welcome.
well,
We
excellent.
did that for you. That was
Because
us.
seeing them
No,
live.
ETC's not on this. I just looked up ETC and I'm getting some like Asian band.
What?
Try Elite Tour and Chieftain.
Yeah, type the words out. It's right there, dude.
Oh my god, we gotta type. Everyone type.
I ain't doing it. You
I
guys
only
are doing
see
it.
a playlist. I don't see anything from them.
You know, it's not.
I mean, their concert last year at BlizzCon was absolutely fantastic.
They were actually the whole concert for the first BlizzCon, weren't they?
They were
They were. Yeah.
there when I was there in 2011.
Yeah, well, they've gone from the very first BlizzCon. They were the entire concert, and now they've gone to the opening act of the concerts. So
Right.
you could see like the level and stuff of the way their concerts and stuff have ramped up during BlizzCon. But no, I was actually under the impression that they had some stuff out somewhere, because obviously
Would
they
think.
they have what, 1 or 2 tracks in the game right now. They definitely have Power of the Horde.
They have a
Yeah.
character in Heroes of the Storm.
Well, yeah.
And
Yes.
they've got a-
I'm talking about
they've got a
full
card
recorded
in
songs
Hearthstone.
though. Full
Yeah.
recorded songs. There's one.
That's fair. No, I would.
No, they have,
Honestly,
like,
I'm sure people
3.
would buy that stuff. I would probably. I would watch. I would listen to it on Spotify for sure.
Do
Well,
they?
they have I Am Murloc for sure.
Where is that in the game?
I have a soft spot for geek music. It's in my heart. It's in here
Where's what in
somewhere.
the game?
Nerd, what a nerd.
We're all nerds. Why do you think we do this?
Maybe there's some reason why they can't, because their songs are comprised of Blizzard property or something.
No, it was in the tweet at the end of the video. I know it went by quick, but if you pause the video to look through it, it was Samwise basically said it comes down to getting everybody in the studio to record it.
Oh.
They don't have any of the stuff recorded yet. But I mean, if they have time to go to BlizzCon and play on stage, they should just make a live album.
Well, recording's not even like it used to be. I mean, you could find somebody with a laptop and some really good software.
You can do one piece at a time.
Yeah, you could play the guitar. Just have like, what is it? Morheim does. Who does the guitar? I don't even know.
I bet it's
like
more
Morheim,
just that they don't have. They just don't. It's not on their radar.
You could do that, but it's not going to sound as good because you don't have the whole fucking band in the room. The other thing is they only use 5 songs. I've looked up their set lists from the last few years, and they have at least like 5 songs that they could do. So they have an EP.
Yep.
They just gotta fucking put it out now because they've definitely their studio versions. They're in Guitar Hero, so there's studio versions of these songs somewhere.
Yes.
Just fucking put them on the internet.
The other thing with that though, John, and I know this is getting in a completely different debate, but the way of albums seems to be gone. Everything, just the fact that it's all digital and stuff now, that you don't necessarily have to have a size for a particular album. You don't have to have a record label anymore. Blizzard could just slap it on their own thing, throw it on iTunes under Blizzard Incorporated or whatever the case is, or if Samwise, if it's whoever holds the ownership, the copyright for that, just put it up there, and they could just throw it up as a 5-track like album.
So, yeah,
it doesn't have to be an EP. It could be an album.
But I'm saying like
things don't matter anymore.
Yeah, but you could still package it under like one title though.
Yeah,
it's really I'm sure it's just a
songs,
hobby thing that they do. That they get to do this kick-ass thing once in a while, and that is open up for BlizzCon, which is pretty epic.
Oh, guaranteed.
But,
yeah.
No, but I would love it. I love it. I'm like, when he said this, I was surprised that we didn't have more of this already. I'm sure you could actually power the Horde. I'm sure an MP3 exists if you like. Somebody out there has had to have taken the WAV file out of the MPQ and WoW or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we have another Twitter question. We have a lot of Twitter questions. I'm just spacing them here. Just FYI. This is our last serious Twitter question of the night.
Last serious one.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Hey, that's just
It's not gonna be a serious
whet your appetites a little. This is even semi-serious, so
You're gonna wet them?
I'm gonna whet them. Question for the hosts of Battletalk. Best and worst part about working with me. They better be the right answers.
Can I answer this one?
You may answer this one.
That we didn't fire him sooner.
Is that the best or the worst part?
Good point.
Both.
Okay.
We got both ends.
Oh yeah, I love it in both ends. What?
I don't. Oh my god. I don't think I worked with him, so I'll let you guys answer that.
I did not know who he was until tonight, so.
And he's been on the show for over 2 months now.
I've been here a little while.
Total. Wow.
The executive producer isn't even known by his hosts.
That's how you know he's a good executive producer.
He's in the background.
Just in the background.
He's the puppet master.
No, to be fair, between Total and Phaedrus, the two of them, they scour through the internet. They comprise our show notes, give us some topics to talk about and stuff like that. So they help out a lot in that department. And back when we were taking live callers, Total was actually the one doing all that. So
yeah. So like I like to say, I'm the talent and they're the manpower. So
Sure. Yeah, he ran all the back end.
Yeah,
especially with.
To be honest, a lot of the stuff that went on this show
he
probably
ran the
would not
back end,
happen
huh?
without them. So.
Did he run it hard?
He may have.
Honestly, if I had someone that could do all that stuff early on in podcasting, oh my god, I feel like that's like being spoiled. Like someone that's willing to go do all that stuff. Oh my god.
Like
I
I
don't
said,
even know what that's like. I started with you guys when everything was a mess, and glitches and unorganized and
Like I said, you
everywhere.
watch this and you go back. If you go on my YouTube channel, you can find some early episodes of the HXC podcast. And this is back before we really knew how to use anything. And so we've definitely come a long way in production value and stuff like that. But even like look at how we have like our frame set up and stuff like that. Like
frames.
the way because we use Skype to broadcast everything, but the way the Skype frames were set up, we didn't know how to like change the frame size and everything to make it look good.
Oh my god.
So, and when he was broadcasting, he would put them in widescreen format, but the aspect ratio would remain weird. It wouldn't stay proper. So we'd be stretched. Or like
Yeah, you guys
pushed
were
or-
really stretched, and I was beautiful.
Do you remember?
I had no idea. No.
you were really soft.
Yeah.
You still
Mostly.
are.
Do you remember that one show? It was right at the beginning where we were working with another station. We won't name them, but so someone was supposed to be broadcasting it, right? And they were using a specific, I forget what it was. I forget what meeting it was. Whatever. And then they were like, "No, we're not doing it. You guys have to do it." So they're like, "Okay, well, we're going to use Skype." But everything was set up for that particular program. And when we put it in Skype, everything was all screwed up. So the show was like 45 minutes late because
It was the other way
either
around,
Mike or
yeah.
Zister or Sophist had to fix it all. Well,
Yeah, it was the other way around. We were using Skype and they wanted us to use.
Oh, that's right,
Fuse,
okay.
I think it was.
No, we started using Views or Fuse or whatever the hell it was. Then we went to Skype, and then we were supposed to use GoToMeeting.
Oh yeah.
And then that all got...
It's nice.
Yeah, you know what? It was nice, but
It's
not on short notice, as in 10 minutes before you're supposed to go live, to set everything up.
Yeah. Moral of the story is production value has skyrocketed.
Right, exactly.
I must
Just
say,
like all these frames, if you look really closely, they are all perfectly in alignment.
You look really closely.
unlike Daedrus, Mike's poster.
Honestly,
Stoker-
having people
Stoker-
willing to do the thankless things, like allows you to do all the other little details
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
much better.
Yep.
And it's awesome, and the fact that they're willing to do something that until now no one probably knew that he did this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And coming
Actually,
from,
very important. So
coming from my perspective, between being on After Dark and just having to call in 10 minutes early and get drunk, and being on this show and having to call in 15 minutes early and get drunk, I've had to do nothing, so it was great. So thanks, everyone.
yeah.
You're welcome.
There were days when me and Zista, at least, or me, Zista, and Indy were sitting there going, "How do we make this?" Remember trying to make audio work?
Yeah. Yep. Making audio work was a challenge in itself.
Oh,
And then I still remember our very first podcast was audio only.
It had something to do with recording and broadcasting at the same time, or
Yeah,
something.
no, our very first podcast was audio only, and Indy spent like an hour and a half editing it,
Oh yeah, that's right.
taking like all the silent pauses and everything out of. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
now we just talk all over each other.
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
I can't hear. What are you saying?
What?
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 Huh?
All right.
Okay.
Who?
Well,
Moving on.
Huh?
Production value gotten better. Moral of the story. And now I'm just going to get him out of the way. Last question from Total Deletion tonight.
Good.
You're
John,
s-
you got a lot of questions.
You're stuck on an
Oh
island.
boy.
You're stuck.
You're stuck.
You're stuck on an island.
I see. That wasn't me. That was not
Well,
me.
why don't you read this total question that I don't care about? I need more wine.
Yeah. You're stuck on an island, and you can
No, you're
only
stuck.
take.
You suck on an island.
You're stuck on an island, and you
suck
can
on an island.
only take one guest host. Any
say-
guest host. Who would that be? Why?
You're stuck.
Who am I sucking?
the
Is that the
island.
guest host? Is
The
that what I'm thinking?
island. You're sucking the island.
So you're sucking the island, and you
get
can.
a guest host.
Sure.
We're all guest hosts tonight.
Yeah. All right. So if you're stuck on an island, who are you taking with you?
Out of this group, or
Let's
out
just
of
go down the line.
the hosts that we've had?
Out of this group, plus Krue,
Well-
plus Omi, and plus Squishy, because they're the other 3 who aren't here tonight, who've
We'll
hosted
just go
on
in
this.
order. Phil, you start.
Yeah, I start.
Phil.
See,
put 'em on.
but there's too much for this question.
Good job, John.
If you don't pick your wife, you're dead.
No,
I'm,
but
I'm taking Krue, and he can
Oh
only
my God.
be naked.
do I go
That's
for...
just because
And
you want to
then-
see Krue. Krue is so
Push-ups.
lucky he's not here tonight. Like he had to go help one of his friends move and it's late or whatever. But I was gonna get Krue to do his handstand push-ups one last time for us.
Whatever.
So,
Whatever.
do I have to actually survive on this island? Is everything provided for me? Am I stuck? My wife's
You're-
giving me
you're-
a glare
you're way
right
too-
now from in
You
the
are
door.
thinking way too
survival
fucking
and
hard. about
I
this
am.
question.
Okay, I'm taking my wife with me. I'm taking Omikins with me. There.
Impulse.
Dom, go.
Well, I didn't hear your answer. Everybody was talking.
I said I'm
over you.
taking Omikins again. Because she just came in here and threatened me with a knife.
Yeah, I would
Oh.
too.
Wow.
That's a scary bitch right there.
Out of all these people,
Come on, you know it's definitely. No one else would get your sense of humor, Zista. It's me. You can just say it. It's okay.
Pickles, if
We're
I
in
had
a
to
safe-
spend
we're in a safe
more than
space.
one night with you on an island, I think
We
I
would have the time of our lives. We might be dead in 3 days, but we would have the best 3 days
You
ever.
know what, Kiggles? You're right. Okay, I would take Kiggles. I would spend my last 3 days on
That's
this
right.
earth
You
with
all can go
Kiggles.
fuck yourselves.
Kyle, your turn.
Can I take you all? I'll take you all.
Oh,
my
he's such a
God.
diplomat.
Big
Oh,
guest
fucking
host.
hippie.
Huh? Me?
Oh, no, you can only.
Oh,
You
I have to
can only
pick
pick
one.
all of us if you like fuse us into some weird Frankenstein monster
it says
first.
yeah,
and
it says you
then
can only take
Ew, is
one
this
of
gonna
us.
be fucking human
Sophie's
vacation?
got to pick one.
So, is this the HXC Battletalk Human Centipede?
Oh,
Ew.
gross!
I got
There you
middle.
We got middle.
Oh,
I don't want to pick. All right, let's see.
Yes, Jakeinator brings up a good point. You can also pick Jakeinator.
That's true.
I've already got
The
my pick.
production value of his video questions on that island would be
That's true. I'm taking Jake.
It would. Oh my god.
All
I'm
right,
so,
Cody, go
I'm
for
so hot.
Oh my god, I could hear everything.
I know.
Can I not take any of you? I'm taking Geech.
Sure, take Geech.
Geech is the main tank of our guild, for those of you.
He
who
can
don't know.
tank everything for you.
I'm
John,
taking Geech.
John, who are you taking?
I would be taking the engineer sitting above me because he can build us a fucking boat and we'll get home.
All right, I'm.
Never mind. I'm not going.
Also,
there.
I've known him for 25 years. So
There is that. We have known each other since we were 5.
Which, because we didn't cover this at the beginning of the show, is how John got involved with all of us.
There is that.
I just showed up one day.
We've known each other for 22 years.
Yeah.
I'm still taking Geech.
No one's taken the medic. All right.
Kiggles. Oh shit! I forgot you're a medic.
Can I
Shit.
change my?
Oh,
can
fuck,
I change
you're a
my?
medic?
Yeah, I don't like. I don't.
Yeah.
I do not like blood. So you're all fucked.
He was an Air Force medic, John. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, no, I changed my answer. I'm with the medic.
Like, okay.
I'm getting off
no,
this island.
no,
I just
you
want to
don't
live.
Listen, you don't want to go on an island with him. He's not vaccinated.
What? Yes, I am.
So am I.
We're tied.
So am I.
Kiggles.
You're in the military. You've been vaccinated beyond vaccination.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're
Yeah, you
gonna
can't throw that shit at me. This was
Nicholas, what's your
guest
answer?
host on this show. I couldn't
I already
pick
said
you.
what my answer was. It's Krue, and he has to be naked all the time.
Oh my god.
And on that, Indy.
Jesus.
No, he is not a
him.
choice.
Said me. She
no.
said me.
Sister. Anyone
No.
but sister.
Oh, I
He's gonna
thought
take
you
the
said
wheel.
sis.
He's taking the
I
wheel.
have to say Zista though. Have to.
Why?
I'm gonna say Kiggles because if I was gonna die, I would want to die having fun. But I don't
Right.
think I'd want to die, so I have to say Zista.
So you pick the medic if you don't want to die.
Or you pick the engineer if you want to get out of there faster.
I'm smart enough to engineer,
Or you
and I
get
can
Mr.
heal.
Conductor.
I'm the
So
conductor of
I'm
this
gonna
island.
pick the one who's probably.
Conductor.
I'm the conductor of this island. Just like Lost, I will grab that steering wheel and take this island somewhere
Oh my
else.
god, you still have the train lights.
Of
and that-
course he does.
See, that's why I pick him.
It's 'cause
He brings that
secretly
stuff
just wants-
out all
Indy
the
was
time.
the one that mailed me all this stuff.
That was for your 24-hour train stream.
Don't remind me of that.
She
Okay,
just
Burning
did.
Which,
Pyre,
by
who
the
does he
way,
think?
he will be doing another one after following the show.
No, I will not. I am actually going to New York after the show.
He
To-
is.
to-
New York now.
He's
By
gonna be
way
living
of
with
what?
us for 5 days.
By way of what?
By way of
Zista?
trains.
By way of trains.
I like it. All right. So
Got
for
one.
what will
Wait,
probably
you didn't ask- the Pyre has to answer.
Fire. Who are you going to take with you and why?
I'm gonna take the medic.
I'll take food.
Look, Kegel.
Delicious, delicious food.
Kegels is as flaming as me, and he'll keep me alive.
You know what?
So the fire's Mr. Hanky now?
I see. Erica in chat says 2 24-hour train streams. Sophist, if you will simultaneously conduct a 24-hour train stream with me,
Yes.
I will do it again.
I will do one,
Say yes.
but it'll be this summer, and we have to spend some time playing Tokyo Jungle.
Deal.
Oh my God.
All right.
But that means you have to come to the house.
Yeah, I'll come. My first. Was it my first? I don't know. One of my 24. No, my first 48-hour stream was at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to do one of those. I've never done one.
You can join. It'd be
I would.
great.
They are
Friends.
great. Okay. So what will probably be the last semi-serious question of the night?
I thought we had one of the last semi.
Was
No,
this
that
one
was the
super
last
serious?
serious Twitter question.
Oh.
This is another video question.
Euro Truck Simulator.
And I present you with the penultimate Jakeinator video question. Here it goes. I haven't even watched this yet, so I don't know what's coming. And it's a great time for YouTube to break. It did this to me last week, too. It really doesn't like me. Here we go. Starting over.
Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. But do you truly? You might be going away, but we will remain. We are the Jakenators. We are eternal. We will be watching. We will be waiting. We will have many questions that need answers. We are the Jakenators. Expect us. So one of my final questions for you guys is one that I've been wondering about for a long time. What should Blizzard do about the ruined park in Stormwind? I mean, sure, it got pwned by Deathwing, but seriously, why do we have to constantly see it while the people of Orgrimmar doesn't see a single scratch after the whole city got sieged? What I would like to see if we could have a walk-in area being built on top of a tree planted in the ruins of the park. I mean, the Gilnean house style is just awesome. Checking it out.
I'm guessing those are all the people who cloned him.
That is
scared.
insane.
I'm scared. Skynet, man.
I know.
It is
serious.
so good.
Jake is amazing with these questions.
Yeah, he really is. Okay, so what should they do with the park in Stormwind? I have an idea. I'm a fan of symmetry, so even it out. Make another crater on the other side of the city. It's a big flaming pit, and now you got, symmetry.
I'm a fan of destruction, so just destroy Sky or Stormwind.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're talking to, like, everyone here plays Horde, so...
Yeah, we're very biased.
When I played, so
Honestly,
as the one good guy in this fucking podcast, you know,
Alliance player.
whatever.
Whatever.
I would like
Slave
a
master.
trampoline. I would like a trampoline. Yeah, well, orcs shouldn't have been so easy to enslave. What can I say?
Whoa!
I want a trampoline that shoots bubbles out of the sides whenever you jump on it. Very simple.
That is a pretty simple thing to put in place of the park.
I think
I just pissed off a
real
bunch of
answer to
Horde
this-
players, and I don't even care.
The real
With
answer to
bubbles?
this is that since there's already a crater there that kind of dug into the earth, is that Trogs come up from underneath Stormwind, take
Take it
over all
Yes.
Stormwind, and we have a new Master Trog race, which
For
I
the
will
Horde.
immediately transfer over and become part of the Trog Alliance.
For the Horde. Yep.
Trog uprising.
Trog
And then we
upright.
Then we can have King Trog, who kills
Remember
King
when
Krue.
we actually discussed this and came up with this, like the whole story and scenario for Trogs to take over?
Instead of the Siege of Orgrimmar.
Yes, and
Siege of
how
Trogs.
how they would like just rapidly multiply, and we talked about like the Trog romances, and
Yeah,
it was pretty in depth.
it's beautiful.
Listen, if the Trogs ever do that, they're going to be Horde, because the Horde gets all the storylines. If you know anything from Blizzard forums.
Except this one, which is a big one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I agree with with Jake though, because they had the Siege of Orgrimmar, and Orgrimmar doesn't look like it had a siege done to it.
It's because we clean up after our messes.
Yeah. Duh.
So what do you
Very
think?
good
The Alliance,
They're lazy.
the
They're
Alliance just
lazy.
leave fires burning in their cities forever?
Listen,
You know-
listen. This is
Yeah.
why. It's
Apparently.
because the Alliance no longer has the orcs the enslaved orcs to do their bidding, so now they have no idea what to do. They're just like, just leave it there.
Also, the Horde
Listen,
has.
We'll get to it
I
later.
mean, we're out there banging rocks together, just like, why don't the building go? Why?
Don't you realize that stuff doesn't make any sense because we're all still in the Emerald Dream.
Oh my god.
Oh God. No.
We're
So-
gonna start talking about timelines. I better get ready.
No, we're not. We're totally not. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Get my notes
I forgot
out.
what I was gonna say. You broke
Glad
me.
someone
I'm
thinks
done.
Giggle's funny.
It was something to do with Torrin, and I forgot. All right.
Cows. Yes. What about them?
Moo. Oh yeah, they have cow people. They have to clean up after them. They're used to it. The
They
Horde.
just use it as manure. They're Torner one with the land.
Yep. All right. So now into the craziness portion of the show. As if this hasn't been crazy enough already.
Just for the Horde through the chat. I like this.
Yeah, I love it too. All right, so Twitter question from Draven Dresden. This is, how many times will we get to hear about Zista dying in the new show? So we're going to go to Zista for that one. Dom.
Is Killing Spree involved in the new show?
You can make it a segment. Just, you're going to talk about other games. You're going to talk about games in general. So you just have a
This
segment.
Death Corner.
I mean,
You
alright,
just,
so
you just have a segment. Hear me out. You just have a segment where you go on Steam or something where you get a new game and you just show clips of you dying in it in various ways, because you will.
I like that, actually.
just save all your recordings from our raids, and we'll just post them they'll be like your opening.
well, let me ask Kyle, Sophus, how many times did I die playing Dark Souls?
Oh my god.
Let's not even go there. I think the counter stopped working.
Yeah, there was a counter and it was just
I broke the counter.
broke.
The best part was I don't think you killed the first boss.
No, I
No.
killed the first one. It was the second one I
The
couldn't get.
tutorial boss, yeah.
I killed the one that you had to like jump off a tower and stab.
Oh, you did. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah, that big guy in the room. I can remember one of you two guys were just stuck.
Well, yeah.
It was after that. I couldn't get anywhere after that.
Oh. It was entertaining, the first few deaths.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah. So we'll be doing another show, and our first show is going to be about E3. So we're basically going to take all the big things that happen at E3. We're going to sit down and talk about it. So between this show and that show, there will probably be about a 2-week break.
Yep.
2-3 week break, however long it is between now and E3. I think it's about 2 weeks. So stay tuned on my Twitter, and probably if you're on my YouTube channel, like most of you are probably watching the VOD of this or whatever, I'm probably going to at least keep playlists on this YouTube channel for where those videos can be found, so you guys can still get them if they are on another channel. So
All right, then.
I'm gonna say this right now. You ever want to talk about professional league on your gaming stream? I will talk about that. I will be on.
League of Legends, okay. All right, on to...
And if anyone
Well,
dies,
what is League of
we will talk
what
about
is League of what?
I don't know, it's some...
It's the MOBA Heroes wish this was.
Ooh. Shots
Not
fired.
really.
All right, so moving on to more Twitter questions. We have a couple of entertaining questions from Goofy Spartan. So here we go. First question is kind of meh. It's, my guild hates my new character name. Any idea why? His character is named YOLO Swag Sup the Fearless.
I have no
Works
idea.
for me.
Because
Works for
it
me.
doesn't have 420 in it. obviously.
That's
No.
probably
That
it.
would-
No scope.
He's not level
No
420.
scope.
Excuse me, you don't have 3 X's at the beginning and end of your name?
Point.
How dare you?
And there's no underscores, so
No
you're-
underscores.
You're just that's
Right.
a
No
horse.
special
That
like
is-
ASCII characters either.
That is a horseshit name.
This is horseshit. Wow.
Or shit tier.
Yeah.
Get out of my
I
game.
mean, I have a friend in our guild. He raids with us, Pericles. He went to an RP server and named a character OMG Cookies. The name got reported and forced to change. I was like, that's a little.
What?
Because it was an
It's not
RP
RP-ish.
server. Yeah,
So serious over there.
they are very serious.
In my first guild, I had a rogue a rogue friend whose name was Bum Crumbs. I think I probably told you this story.
No, but
And
go
he
on.
did not get that name did not get reported until Cataclysm. This was from Vanilla.
oh my god.
Yeah. And I actually didn't get the name until it was reported. And then I just thought it was the funniest shit in the world. Bum Crumbs.
Wow. Next question.
Yeah.
How can I make people stop asking me if that's my real voice or not? It's been getting out of hand lately.
Huh?
Well, is it your real voice?
I know. Is it your real voice or not? I don't know.
Just answer the question.
Yeah.
I
Or just confuse people and start making all kinds of voices.
yeah.
You prefer.
You could do what I used to do. Okay, this is how far I've come in the last. Oh God, let's not talk about how long it's been. But
Don't age yourself.
He was actually a woman 5 years ago. He's
yeah, I was.
Really?
That's why I'm the prettiest lady.
That's
I don't know
why
if any of you
that's
guys
why
know this,
he's
but
the
I am the
softest.
prettiest lady. I used to not talk even in our guild's raids. Way back in months behind in Molten Core, I wouldn't talk. I just didn't. I didn't want to. So
Okay.
you can go back to that if you want.
I can attest to that.
So did they collectively shit a brick the first time they heard you speak?
They were like, "Who is this soft gentleman?"
Yes.
This soft gentleman.
But you're the softest one. not
Pardon
the
me.
quietest one.
Maybe we should spread out for the bombs on Baron Geddon.
Wait,
You are-
seriously?
you-
That's what
you
you
are the
seriously
boss.
sounded like?
Well, that's how I used to talk, and now I'm.
I say.
Cheerio. Here we go.
Say.
My word, you really stood in that, didn't you?
Well, Month's
Why
Grind
does it
is a little
got
bit of a
fire?
different beast. We used to call void zones. We still do. Call void zones cat
You,
cats.
sir, got a jolly good walloping, didn't you? Right good, right in the dickens.
You
Well,
have to
that's how
say
I used to talk.
you have
So-
to say that to Geach this week, Giggles, if he dies from something.
So, you know what? I think somebody's here.
Oh, really? You mean I set up 8 and 9 boxes for a reason?
I think somebody's here.
All right, here we go. 8 box time.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm done. I'm done.
Who
I'm
is it?
leaving. No.
Who
Fuck
is
you guys. I'm done.
Is that seriously his?
We gotta work on his.
Oh, this guy, I'm gone. Bye.
No! Who's this?
So I got an error message. Some people in this video call need to update their Skype to use group video calling features.
Don't know who that would be.
That's dumb. I should have. I'm figuring this out.
Exactly.
Is it on your phone? It sounds like you're on your
Yes,
phone.
Mike Shaffnet.
I'm
He is
totally
on
my
his phone.
I'm gonna go get some food while we talk.
Okay, sounds great. What are you gonna order me?
Carl Jr.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn it. I miss California.
That's not exciting.
is there Carl's Jr. in Chicago, Kegels?
Okay, Shaftnet. Here we go. Shaftnet. Flying in World of Warcraft. Go.
I don't have enough time before I get to the restaurant. You're gonna have to wait till after.
Oh my god.
I'll rant for days. I don't care if you guys disagree.
Oh, you want flying back?
No, I don't care. I don't give a shit. That's my problem. Everybody who frickin' is bitching up a storm about flying, honestly, just needs to fucking check themselves. It's not that important.
But Mike, how can you get flying in all these other zones, but then you can't keep it for Dren? Like, that's inconsistent.
It doesn't matter about consistency. It doesn't fucking change the goddamn gameplay. It's not.
Listen, okay, Kegels, you need to calm down, okay? You need to calm down. This is a family show. Thank you.
It's a family show.
It's a family show. My nephew is right here. I'm just kidding. He's not here.
Okay.
I got to order dinner.
He's going to order dinner.
He's gonna order dinner.
So are we losing him while he's ordering dinner?
No, thank you.
Don't really
It's just going on.
God.
He's literally ordering.
This is a hot mess, and it will stay a hot mess.
I want 2,000 chicken fajitas.
Get me a bacon chalupa.
That'll be all. Well, it's combo with a Sprite.
Can I get a liter of
Can I
cola?
get-
I need a liter of cola, please.
That'll be it.
No! Where's my fucking
you.
liter of cola? You ass!
All right, now I gotta get my food, and then I'll be good.
Okay. That's good.
Why did you order us the liter of cola? Come on.
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
seriously.
No.
What the hell?
Is it our anniversary? I could have gotten you a liter of cola. I mean, it is
For our anniversary.
That's
Yeah.
that's really splurging.
Very much so.
It's
So
our 50th episode anniversary.
while he was doing that, I looked up where the nearest Carl's Jr. is to my location here in New York City. The closest Carl's Jr. is in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Check Hardee's. No, you gotta check Hardee's.
I
They're
know.
the same place.
Thank you, Michael. I don't get to use that very often. That's usually used against me.
No, you're Phil from Staten Island.
Wow, their website is even the same. Holy shit.
It's the same freaking company.
Well, thank you.
The exact same company.
All right, the nearest one is in 1801 Pulaski Highway in Bear, Delaware.
Hi, kitty.
Really?
There's one on the New York Connecticut border.
Yeah, that's
That's near me.
that's in Lake Katrine, New York.
Yep.
Indy,
Okay,
you're
well,
that far north?
Let's go.
I'm
through
in
a
upstate New
question
York
while-
now. Well, I'm like probably closer to, Poughkeepsie there.
I'm in upstate New York. That's about as specific as saying, yeah, I live in Canada.
I don't
live in
understand-
Canada.
I don't like Shaftnet, are you on your flying mount right now? Is that what you're doing? You're flying
Hang
to
on,
the
I gotta
driveway?
get my food.
The drive-through?
He said hang on while he gets his
They're
food.
gonna look at me weird.
That would be
Eats in
terrible.
and
You're live on the internet right now.
Cola! Where's my liter of cola?
Oh my god.
Hand them the phone.
And then the phone. Where's my
Let us
fucking-
talk to them.
Okay, so while he's doing that, let's start a question. Give us a question, Phil.
All right,
Now
all
is
right,
There's a
all right.
question up on the screen there.
Yeah, now
Yes.
it's the final episode. Can we see Zista shirtless?
Yes.
I don't want to see that.
What?
I'm bringing the
Hi.
question up. Chill out. Hold
Oh.
on. You guys can see it. They can't. This is also from Goofy Spartan. Now that it's the final episode, can we see Zista shirtless?
Yes.
And
The answer is yes. Get naked.
Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank
I
you.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I don't want to get flagged.
What?
Because you're showing your breasticles on
Does
the
it count if you're a
Hashtag
dude?
hashtag show the nipple.
yeah,
You pre-tape your nipples just
I
because of
did
this
not.
show?
I did not pre-tape my nipples. Sorry.
That's messed up, man.
Hashtag free the nipple.
well, that was an interesting question. I'm guessing the answer is no.
next question how awesome these fries are? Because the answer is awesome.
God damn it,
That
Chef.
seems like on a scale of awesomeness, it would be very low if it was how awesome are they, because
think-
then the basement answer would be awesome.
I think the
So that would
next
be
question.
okay.
The next question is for Shaftnet specifically.
And what is that question?
The one on the screen.
Oh, okay. So this is also from Goofy Spartan, and this question says, how come only Thilliger, and that's myself, and the real sophist, that's Kyle, are the only males how have facial hair?
Excuse me.
Assuming
You see this
who?
shit? You see this shit? This shit's called facial hair, bitch.
Look at that baby face. Look at that baby face.
I had that kind of facial hair when I was in the 8th grade.
Okay, it takes me a couple weeks.
He
Go
put
fuck
males in quotes, like you may or may not be. It's debatable.
Right. What's the
Why would he
implication
do
of
that?
It's probably because like I'm that soft and like I
Aw.
might be the prettiest lady on the internet.
Yeah.
He's right.
What is the secret
like-
to your softness?
And Dom actually wore a dress, so I guess.
Well, now that Mike Shaftnet is actually on the show, I could bust out Mike Shaftnet's yellow dress.
It's amazing how
Of course, you still have it.
it's amazing how
I
Dom's
wore yellow dresses before they were cool.
yeah.
You like had the dress, like
What do you think, guys?
beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I mean, the only reason he wears the dress is because his girlfriend wears the pants.
Damn.
Wow,
Just got wrecked, dude.
Wrecked.
you just
You
got
want some-
wrecked
you want
on
some cream
live
for that burn?
internets.
So, I'm not allowed to have facial hair, so there you go. There's my answer.
not for
that's
long.
I prefer to keep mine as stubble because mine does not exactly grow in very well.
I actually started to have a long ass beard, and I was scared because I looked like a homeless person. So I
Yeah,
shaved.
he did. He looked like a homeless person.
I gotta find
I-
the surprised picture of myself from a few years ago at Halloween, when my sister-in-law.
No beard.
No. With the beard so long that my sister-in-law took a straightening iron to it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was scary having a hot, straightener so close to my precious
I thought it was
face.
your hot sister. I was really kind of scared.
Wait, what?
Okay, so I grow facial hair, but it grows like tree rings, so it's like every year.
Yeah.
Grows like tree rings.
I have to shave every 3 days or 2 days because I look like a fucking animal. And I have to look nice for work, so, what am I gonna do?
I don't have to
Correct
look nice for work.
answers. You're all.
So
not-
now that you have your food, Shaftnet, would you like to explain flying a little more to us?
I just really, without going into a serious rant about it, and you guys feel free to counterpoint me. I don't understand what the big deal is. I really don't.
So, before you were here, we had a discussion, and what my suggestion was, why not get flying in Draenor, but when the content is irrelevant, when like the next expansion comes out.
Here's my thing about it, honestly. Like, here's, I guess, my stance. Do I miss flying? Sure. Does it change the game? No.
It does.
I'm not saying, right now World of Warcraft has a lot of problems. The fact that I can be as busy as I am and complete everything I want to complete in just logging on to raid and feel no desire to play the game outside of when I'm raiding, that means there's some content issues. Because for the people who aren't busy like myself, I'm sure feel like there's nothing to do in the game. I completely understand that sentiment. The issue is, people are acting like putting flying back in the game is going to solve that. People are saying, well, I quit the game because you didn't put flying back. Are you fucking kidding me?
To be fair, if they put flying back in the game, we no longer have
Whoa.
racial issues in this country.
Excuse me, how dare you use my catchphrase, okay? First of all. Second of all, they're gamers. They're all little children, and it was something that they had, and when you take away their toys, they go a little testy.
If
You're
I'm not
all
mistaken,
little
though,
children.
Kiggles, if I'm not
Including-
mistaken,
I'm a little child, too.
Kiggles, if I'm not mistaken, you actually stole Shaftnet's catchphrase earlier in the night when you started off a discussion point by saying, "So here's the thing."
Well,
All right, well, here's the thing. No, but really, the one thing that I read that kind of made sense to try to make me rethink my stance was, if you think about it, we've had flying in the game longer than we haven't. But just because you have some, like, that's like saying, oh, well, this is broken as shit, but we're not going to do anything about it. This breaks our game and makes it incredibly difficult for us to program and create stuff around. But you know what? Sucks to be us because it's in the game, so we're just going to give you a shitty game. That is retarded.
Nope. That just leads me back to what I said. It's all a design thing. If you get rid of flying, quests are going to be better because they can design around not having to worry about people flying and dropping in on their objective and flying right back out. It's all a design choice.
For the sake of argument, though, because what someone tweeted to me was, well, that's just lazy. They're just being lazy and they don't want to come up with a solution, so they're just going to remove it. So let's pretend like that statement has any valid, actual stance, because that's just a really dumb response, in my opinion. But what does anybody have any idea how what Cody just explained could be fixed? Because you can't fix that. The only way to fix it is to remove it.
No, it's the best solution for a very, very complex problem that they tried to fix by allowing flying. And then when that became the detriment to many, many parts of the game, they decided, you know what, let's just get rid of it and see how it works. They got rid of it. It actually seems to work just fine. I can click on a flight path. I can go make a sandwich. I can come back, and I am right where I need to be. Like, I don't know.
Now, see, the only way that flying truly worked, when it was back in BC when they had reputations that the only way you could get to them was by flying. That's the only time that worked. After that, they couldn't create content or questing for leveling purposes in each expansion that didn't feel fun because people just pretty much skipped everything that was part of the quest.
It's the same reason that swimming things, like swimming type games, suck. It's so hard to create that much content for that fluid of a 3D, like, X, Y, and Z axis. There's so much content you'd have to put into that to make that viable and not allow you to skip to another point.
I liked in vanilla things like the troll village, that was hidden, or the airport, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So having like the Iron Forge airport. So having like
still hide it. You just don't.
Oh my god!
No, it's hiding, but it's more accessible now that you have like flying. So, I'm torn because I want consistency. So I either want all flying or no flying. I don't want some hybrid bullshit between. And the issue with that is a lot of stuff, especially that was put in the game for Cataclysm, like Deep Home and the Throne of the Four Winds. A lot of those raids and dungeons and stuff, you cannot even get to without flying. So
there would be so much. There would be so much entailed in removing flying completely.
Right. So
that's why it's better just to start now.
It's either get rid of it all or fix it all, or like allow us to have it. Draenor, like I said, it's a little.
Neither of those options are going to happen.
But Draenor makes sense because it's its own little pocket like world, like it's on another planet, whatever. I can deal with that. But the thing, and I know we went into this before you were here, Chevney. But the one that gets me is like the Isle of Keldanas, Ghostlands, like that, but you can't fly in that because it's a BC zone in the Draenei Island. But you can fly in everything else on the continent, and that is probably irritating me more than being able to not fly in Draenor.
But to Shaft's point, how game-breaking is that to you?
It takes me out of the immersion. If I can fly from one zone and cannot fly over a wall, I hit an invisible wall, it completely breaks the immersion for me. So it is, for me, it's pretty game-breaking.
Ghostlands nowadays, it's not.
It's not game-breaking, you still enjoy the game. You just are not as immersed when you run into a wall.
Right, so it takes my immersion out, so it takes my enjoyment out.
No one goes there.
I go there.
Stop
For
going
what?
there.
For pets.
Oh,
my
God.
Like the easiest solution for me then is to just get rid of it. Just get rid.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather have it gone.
The easiest
paths in to get where you need to go. deal with it that way, and then say, you know what, we're open to revisiting it if we can figure out a way to make it work and not ruin certain other aspects of the game. Sweet.
The best,
Done.
the
That's
literally the best thing that they could possibly do right now with flying is what they're already doing. Starting,
an argument.
it's starting over.
People still
Essentially,
say
you're
that
starting
all of
over.
a sudden.
You're keep flying for the zones that you've already built content that is only accessible to flying, like, you know, the raids that are in Cataclysm, stuff like that. That way you can still get to them. But starting from Warlords on, there is no more flying.
That's fair. Because of one reason, like you said, the design.
That's what they're doing. Wait,
They have to.
how do we not know? Like, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing. Now, but yeah, if you want to go back and fix it, then you have to allocate design and people to actually go back and
money,
change the game. Like, and wouldn't you rather have a raid faster than that? Or
I'd rather have them hire really qualified video editors. Spend the money on video editors, Blizzard.
yeah. It's just a matter at this point, I think, of resource allocation, and they have.
Would you?
They'd rather put it into new shit than go back and be like, we already did the go back and fix thing with the Cataclysm, and that went interestingly.
It literally comes down to this. Would you rather have, and it's like hypocritical, but would you rather have faster content or slower content because they have to go back and fix everything about flying in the previous expansions?
I'd love to see them go back, but it's never going to happen.
Me personally, I think we could have stayed in Ice Crown for maybe about another 3 months. I think they kind of rushed that one.
Right.
I can't even.
I would have loved, another Ruby Sanctum would have been fantastic.
Sophist is the only one that looked at me like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm more distracted by Sleepy Pants down there.
Crusader was amazing. I loved that raid.
I actually did.
Kiggles.
Oh my god.
Huh? I love flying. Flying great.
So I believe we have
You know
one
what I like
more
about
video.
mounting up in Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's add flying to that game.
Totally. So we have one more video question to cover for the night.
So that means Mike is not going to be able to hear it, so...
That's okay.
Darn.
We'll repeat it.
I'll surmise.
So we'll fill you in after it's done playing.
Here we go. This one's a slightly longer one.
Oh, by the way, this one has been Nightcord.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I can't hear it.
No, I can't understand it.
Here we go.
Hello there. This is Chicken Eater, not calling from the land of tomorrow, but from Azeroth. How do you ask? Well, magic. I have a question for you guys. Hello there, Battletalk. This is Ian from Saudi Arabia, and I've got a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. Chicken Eater here, calling live from Azeroth. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater, calling live from the land of tomorrow. Wait, this is a video. Never mind that. I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. Chicken Eater here. I'll try to keep it nice and simple. I have 3 questions. Hello there, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I got a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I've got a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. Oh, let's cut that crap. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hi, Battletalk. You know who I be. It's the I, Captain Jake Eater. And I be having a hunger for you and others. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I have a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. It's Chicken Eater. Look at your tune. Now back to me. Now look at your tune. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if you stop using Ringer and switch to Purple Epics, it would know that he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're gonna poke with the gear, tune the gears. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's the epics that you always wanted. Look again. The epics are now legendaries. Anything is possible when you tune where epics and offerings. I'm gonna chopper. I got a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. You know who it is. It's Chicken Eater. And I got a question for you guys. From a friend. Hey there, guys. This is Group Squad to Aim and seriously, how can you guys handle a guy like that? He is very annoying. And while I'm here, I got a question Battletalk. Hello, it is. It's Jacob here. And I got a question for you guys. Hello, Battletalk. Hello, it is. But do you truly, not run away, but we will remain? We are the Jaconators. We are eternal. We will be watching. We will be waiting. We will have many questions that need answers. We are the Jaconators. Expect us.
Hello, Battletalk. You know it is. If not, you surely haven't paid enough attention. But now you should know what I have in store for you guys. I have a question. But man, 50 episodes, many news, many questions, many live callers, but most of all, many video questions from this guy. And just in case you weren't up to speed, it's me, Chicken Eater. So my question for you guys is, which of my videos did you like the most? Of course, there's been many, but I sure hope you have a favorite, because it's been fun making them, but alas, this is the last one. So, from the land of tomorrow, here in Denmark, take care, guys. Chicken Eater out. High fall! Come on, high fall!
All right then. That was certainly a thing.
I agree with everything he said.
That was a question.
Can I hold on? It's easy for me. I am answering it right now. It's that one.
Exactly.
It was the easiest question we've had all night. That was it. It was that one.
The question is, what is it? Shafton's not gonna be able to answer it, but the question is, what is your favorite video that Jaconator has ever submitted?
Here's mine. Okay, I will just say I haven't seen many of them, but the ones that I did see that I liked the most was the one where Zista ganked him and killed him, because that is so unlike reality, because Zista is so terrible at that game that would never happen. Because if I recall, did not Mike Shafnit destroy Zista at one point? If I recall correctly.
I don't think they ever fought yet.
So, excluding that question,
No, that one's included.
I have to go. No, I'm going to exclude it because that's a clear winner. Excluding that question, last week's question, where
we're excluding the one that he included Nightcore in. I hate you.
I'm sorry, but the best one that for me was last week when Goofy was chasing him around the inn or wherever the hell they were.
No, I love that one.
Yeah.
That's
To
that's
the
my
fucking
favorite.
music.
That was my favorite as well.
Yep. And obviously the Nightcore one was amazing, because but yeah, high 4. That's weird. That's crazy. You're what do they call that? You're
High 4.
forget. There's an actual medical term for that.
Medic!
Don't look at me. I only fix buttholes.
Giggles.
I only fix buttholes, you say?
I'm out. I need more wine!
It's what? It's the opposite of polydactyl, because polydactyl is having more.
Pterodactyls.
Don,
Yeah.
Google.
Mom! The bathroom!
Let me Google.
Google.
Yeah, he has no pinky finger. That's crazy. That is really cool though.
Oh wait, he does. I did not even notice that. Now I gotta go back and watch that shit.
Honestly, the best part about this is he spends the time to make something for like us, which is like humbling at the very. And I'm not even part of this anymore, so that's humbling to me, and like beyond belief. It really very much is. That's awesome. Like that's awesome.
It is.
It's the time to do that.
It's called brachydactyly.
I'm just gonna say
saw
that someone who
Holy
likes to
crap.
get fisted would love you, because that's one less finger they have to worry about.
Oh my god.
God. Giggles.
No, but
Like keep it R.
that is super cool.
Wow, Giggles.
I'm gonna have to change my mind about the island question. Giggles.
You want to come hang out with me?
I would.
So I mean, all right. So this is gonna go to everybody, including Shafnit. before we wrap this up,
Seen it.
I want to know
That's my
what
answer.
we're gonna start. Go down the line. Start at Phil. Favorite podcast moment between anything that we've been on.
Oh.
God. What?
Like
Okay.
official in the podcast, or because this post
In
show
the
count?
podcast.
Shit! Oh my god!
I mean, and this technically will include After Dark because we were all, most of us anyway, called into that show at some point or another.
I didn't. I never called in that show.
No one's talking to you.
So let's start with Phil.
I'm trying, Dom. I'm really trying.
Please, bitch.
I don't know. I think one of our earlier episodes of Battletalk, either Gold is Gold or the Goldblum Effect, were the titles of those episodes.
I was gonna say,
I know.
besides the stuff that went on with Shafnik, because there's some of that stuff is probably it. I don't know. I really enjoyed the Zista Mike Shafnik rivalry that we had for a while going on, but I think my all-time favorite moment, at least with this podcast group, is the Jeff Goldblum, the Goldblum Effect episode, when I actually queued up my green screen in advance to have Jeff Goldblum behind it because I knew that Mike's wife was going to be on the show, and Mike's wife hates Jeff Goldblum. So there was at one point in the episode where I gave her a choice. I said, if you had to choose between this, I think it was like between Hearthstone, between Heroes of the Storm, or Jeff Goldblum. It was like completely random. And I remember Cody was on that episode, and Cody was like, Cody was not cued in on the inside joke, and he goes, how did you get to that? That's not even like a game. Like, one of these things is not like the other. And as she's going through, Mike's explaining it, like we're talking about the whole thing, I just like lean over and I just click and set the green screen to go to be Jeff Goldblum in the background. It broke the podcast for the next like 2 minutes. We were all uncontrollably laughing. We could not stop. I think that's my all-time favorite. And we were actually being hosted through another network at the time. So we were not doing a fun little show like this where we could do whatever the hell we want and we're not going to get shit for it. We were on like a professional kind of game network thing that we actually got some shit over that for. So
Well, you know what? That episode was great, and all you needed to do was combine it with David Bowie.
exactly.
I have a story.
Hold on, Sophist. We'll get to you, Kickles.
We'll get to you, Kickles. Wait your turn.
Relax, Kickles. Relax! It's not all about you!
Sophist. Before he comes back.
Okay. If you check Skype right now...
Alright, you know what? Being this is a Gong show, I'm going to click it. I'm going to do it. Here we go. Ready? Gong show enable. Oh,
Go
look
to
at that.
1 minute, because this is my favorite moment of any of these things. This was after one of our streams.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to put it in Jake's... Let me get this set up here. Because this was completely... Yeah, let me get this in Jake's window for his videos. Hello? This size is going to be completely fucking off. Go to 1 minute, you say?
About 1 minute, yeah.
About 1 minute? Alright. Come on, work, you piece of crap.
This was one of our post-show, like, get-togethers with whoever wanted to come hang out and play video games with us.
Oh god, worms. Here we go. Excuse the,
Don't throw yourself off the edge. That would be unfortunate. He's gonna be really
I'm not. We
disappointed.
need to play this more.
We do. We can play after his.
I bought it because fucking Zista made me, and then he never plays it with us anymore. What a dick.
Do you have a cluster bomb? Just go in the area, and just 5 seconds almost straight up.
I love when it comes down to the wire.
This
like
first.
It's just
But obviously far enough
so
away from you
exciting.
so that... Yeah. Like somewhere around there. 5 seconds. 5.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my word.
Victory!
Dude, you got wrecked.
that was a brilliant fucking shot.
Now, I don't know if how many people here have played this Worms, but if you have played this version of Worms, you will appreciate that.
That shot was
That was
one
a
in a
hell of
million.
a shot. God damn, man.
That shot was 1 in a million. Shaffnet,
Penis.
favorite podcast memory.
So, Kickles?
Penis.
Penis. Kiggles.
So all the time you spent with Kiggles?
Yeah.
Penis.
Okay. John.
I mean, does the post show count?
I mean, I did post-show.
Because
Sure.
my favorite moment was we had the dramatic reenactment of our
Oh.
lovely Mad Lib by Omi and Cleo
Our significant
for their
others
sleepover party.
reading
That was
a Mad
that
Lib.
was the best thing that's ever fucking happened on the show.
Oh my god.
For me, at least. I haven't been here that long, so forgive me.
Holy
That's
shit.
definitely up there. Yeah.
That was a high
That's
moment.
definitely my favorite.
Where's that book?
Kiggles. Now it's time for you to speak.
Well, oh, I don't care. Whatever.
Okay, Indy.
No, I'm kidding. Come on. God damn it, sister.
Here it is.
Okay, so mine wasn't actually a podcast moment because
Because it
all
was
the
when
time,
he met me.
all of the time I spent on After Dark was horrible because I was with two people who didn't appreciate my talent, and I spent very little time on this show.
I'm sorry, wait, who's talking? What's
What?
going on? Why are you even letting this guy speak?
Okay, so I loved After Dark. It was maybe my favorite thing I've ever done, and that includes winning lots and
Boys?
lots of diving things. Yes, boys. Includes boys. Which
Boys.
is, if you know me, I love some boys. Anyway, so this was, I believe it was after a taping of a show, and right around the time that people were leaving, if I believe it was people were going to get on a plane to go to BlizzCon that very morning. And I was drunk, and I forget what we were fighting over.
I was drunk.
But I won. Literally, I was the only one. I think at one point I said, questing is the same thing as Diablo 3, I believe. And I was wasted, and it was maybe a 6-hour argument. And I would not take no for an answer. And if you know me, yes, you know this story, Sophus, and you probably know better
this.
because I was wasted.
It was me, you, and Zista, and Shaffnet, and yeah. Yep.
So that's how I was, and that's how I was on After Dark too. I would take the contrarian position because it was the funny thing to do. And it would piss off Shaffnet and Burn. Piss them off. And I would just beat the point.
That's beautiful. Indy?
Well, besides the moment that happened this show when Sophie was reenacting his raid dialogue, his very first few words in a live raid as a British gentleman, because that was hilarious.
To be, yeah.
Yes. I'll have to go back to the very beginning when we first started. There was a lot of... I mean, it was when we had no idea what we were doing, and so... Because we really didn't have, we would outline topics and we would have it all laid out beforehand, and then we would just get derailed, no pun intended, no matter what. And you guys would always find a way to ask me. You would take two random characters in Warcraft lore and you'd tell me to come up with a romance setting for them, because at the time I was writing a book. And because I was writing a book... You guys would be like, okay, fire elemental, Trog, make it happen. And I would have to make it happen.
Oh my god, it's so good.
So thank you for
Wait, but did you?
challenging me.
Because I want to know.
I feel like that romance would burn a little hot.
I managed. Well, but they still, they tried.
It was an exercise in creativity.
Yep. Good prompting.
Cody, your turn.
I hate all of you.
You guys are all thinking about Trogs now.
I do. I really want to know what the Trog is like.
Probably the best thing that's ever happened while I was doing a art show would be Mr. Burns' Walmart story picking up the collector's edition of Reaper of Souls. That was the most hilarious thing ever.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great.
Little old lady.
Shafton, do you want to actually share a real one or no?
Enos.
Does Ashley know you're finally coming out?
Enos.
All right.
I don't. It's been so long. There's nothing that really sticks out in my mind. They were all. A lot of them had their quirks and their fun moments. To pick one, I honestly probably couldn't even tell you.
You mean it wasn't the episode of After Dark where I actually got to be on the show?
Yes, that was Shafton's favorite
That
moment.
was my favorite moment. You were correct.
See, I knew it.
Well, there you go. So, for the closing here, I have queued up the dramatic reading of that Mad Lib.
Oh, God.
Is anybody interested?
Oh, good.
Do it up.
Is it done?
Well, I certainly am.
I'm going to...
Sorry.
Hold on, because I got to rearrange this window just because of how I fucked it up before.
Oh, alright.
Actually, this window broke due to me moving shit. So I'm going to have to reset it up anyway.
Right back.
Yeah, he'll be right back. Do. Okay, window fixed. Ish. There you go. Window fixed. And for those of you actually live on this call who won't be able to hear it, there's a linky in your Skype chats. Here we go, dramatic reading. Episode 44, Post-Show Mad Lib Part 2. Very special broken video. Read by the voices of the people the Mad Lib is about. This is called Makeover Madness from the Sleepover Party Book of Mad Libs. Here we go. A lonely scene to be read. A lonely scene to be played by Cleo and Omi.
I'm going to give you a furious makeover.
I am Groot! Will I look like a new lonely cube in a round place?
Yes, from head to left pinky toenail. First we'll brush your right pinky toe's hangnail to make it sleek and obese.
What about my Fappy Birds? My friends say my eyes are my best fudge machine.
They are. Applying eggshell white. I just...
The first breaking.
Stop it, Tommy! You're making it worse!
Go back! Go back!
I'm gonna say it. Once you stop laughing.
I'm good.
They are. Applying eggshell white eyes. Jizz javelins will definitely bring out the color of your jiggle physics.
No.
Jiggle physics. Changing your oily clothes will also help.
You don't like the way I geech?
You should try and dress more slammingly. Those diet cheeseburgers you've been wearing are so last year. Trust me, when we're finished, you'll be the talk of the malted milkshake.
I've got my testicles crossed.
Oh my god.
That's why it was my favorite.
It's penis.
That
She still has her testicles crossed, as a matter of fact. So
That's a medical
Tell me
condition.
whenever you're ready. You
I
can
have
uncross
fixed
those.
it.
It's gross.
See, we have a medic now.
It
God
is
fix it.
crazy. So this is usually the part where we wrap the show. I know a few of us have to leave, so the few of you guys that have to leave, say your goodbyes, where the people can find you, all that. The rest of you, stick around because this final Mad Libs is going on the video, and it is staying here for everyone. So if you gotta leave, leave. Say your goodbyes.
Oh, it's just gonna be like that. It's like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you can stay, then stay.
Well, what is it? Final Mad Libs, like 15, 20?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna read it like
Mike,
the
you're
fine
muted.
gentleman that I used to
Oh,
be?
yes, the British gentleman.
Sure, the British gentleman. I've been muted this whole time.
Sure.
Good job.
Done.
Like I said.
Professionalism.
All right, here we go.
So now, those of you get to see the whole process that you miss out when you don't watch this live. We're showing you the whole process in the finale.
All right, so this is the You've Got Mad Libs, which is computer and technology based. So let's see. We have computer parts we could do. Start your engines. How the hell is that computer related? Chat rooms.
Okay, so Shaftnet's got to leave, but he doesn't want to say goodbye to anybody. So
bye,
nobody
Shaftnet.
Say goodbye to Shaftnet.
I just didn't want to interrupt and make.
It's like he's a penis.
That's
Anyway,
my
I
job,
gotta go, 'cause I'm
bitch.
still sitting in
Stop
my
trying to
car.
do
I
my
gotta
job.
All right, later, Shaftnet. Thank you for calling in.
Fine.
Thank you,
Later.
Chef. Bye-bye. And back to $7. Oh my God, you're split.
Because Ellie's still on the call.
I can't get him out of here.
Just lean. You just gotta lean to the right.
There we
You
go.
just gotta lean
There you
to the
go.
right. Just
I can
lean
fix
to the
that.
right.
Oh,
All right.
God.
So, chat rooms.
That's gross too. They're after
They're
me.
coming. They're coming.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go through all of the After Darks and watch the ones that I'm on.
All right.
There is so.
So, here we go. Chat rooms is the one we're going to do. For those who may be new to this, a Mad Lib is something where we put random words into this list of parts of speech, and then we fill them into the blanks. Then we make a story. We usually ask chat for a grouping, and this is one very well spread out list. Holy crap, this is probably the most diverse list they've ever asked for. Noun.
Well, we just do it because there's like fucking 10 of us.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, just do it all.
No,
Yes.
do us?
Give
Let's
Chat.
just do it,
Give
yeah.
Chat.
Yeah, give
one
Chat a
thing.
few.
Give
Like
Chat.
one or two.
Give him something.
Chat, you
can do the most
Throw
of
him
it.
a fucking bone.
Give him something small. We'll just pick out the best ones.
We need we need 3 adjectives. Give that to chat.
Sure.
What's an adjective?
Chat, give us your best 3 adjectives.
3
Point out some
adjectives
adjectives.
from chat. You have a few minutes. Here we go. You guys. Why is Kickles broken?
Because what's an adjective?
What?
Oh, that clears it. Thanks. Thank you.
What's an adjective? You're an idiot.
I need a year. A year. Okay.
Is that an adjective?
No, I need a year.
I see one adjective.
No, we're
think
getting them later.
There should be 6969.
We'll do that later.
We chat
And I'm holding down my push to talk button.
to make, up for the delay. We collect these all from chat later. So right now we need a year. This is from us here.
From us.
1924.
1824. All right, now I need a foreign country.
Turkmenistan.
That's not a real foreign
There you
country.
go.
Yes, it is.
Not real. Hey. It's totally not real.
Totally real.
I need a
Didn't
person.
Didn't you live overseas for a couple years, you idiot?
We need a
It's not
person
real.
in the room
It's not
who's male.
Well, that ain't Kiggles.
dumb.
That's right. That's not Kiggles. Oh, grr.
Dom.
Oh, grr.
Shaftnet?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's not in the room.
We need a noun.
Kiggles.
Fleshy
Geech.
Fun Bridge.
Oh, Geech is a verb.
Geech is everything.
Geech
I
is
heard.
a verb.
I like Fleshy Fun Bridge.
I like.
You know why I said that, Dom? Because you said it the very last Mad Lib, and I could not stop laughing at it.
The taint, the grundle, the fleshy fun bridge.
I've just...
Yep.
It's a great word.
A verb.
No,
Fucking.
Erica, Turkmenistan-like mountains are not real. Stop it.
All right. There we go. Now we need a silly word.
Oh, wow.
Weenus.
It's really a place.
Clitoris.
Weenus.
Weenus.
Venus.
Do you like my
Weenus.
weenus, everyone?
I put 4 E's
Like
in there.
my weenus?
I put 4 E's in there so I know to say it.
Weenus.
Weenus.
Isn't that your weenus?
Yes.
Is that
This.
what that is?
I need a number.
Three?
Three.
Three. 11
Three.
11T. I like 11T. I'm sorry, Kyle.
Oh, the Troggy
Yes.
Niner. It's Niner.
All right. I need a plural noun, so I'm going to put troggy-taints.
So many of them.
That works.
So
Now I
many
need a male celebrity.
male celebrity.
Joe
Paul
Manganiello.
Oh,
Or
Sean
Jeff
Connery.
Goldblum.
Jeff
Sean
Goldblum.
Connery.
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum is really
Chef Goldblum.
Richard Dean Anderson.
What?
Goldblum effect.
That was the most random.
Who's the guy with the 3 names who's like Asian?
Richard
and,
Billy Ray
and,
Cyrus.
and he's like Asian and Indian, and he's
Deep.
like what's his name?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, he's got 3 names. What? Zista?
Billy Ray
He said
Cyrus.
Billy
Francis
Ray.
Pope Francis. There we go. Okay, I need a noun.
Sack Tapper.
Sack Tapper. Typewriter.
I already
This
got
whole
sack
thing is
tapper.
about
I'm
one
sorry.
Particular.
A verb, please.
Geech.
Lick.
We gotta fit
Geech
geech
is
in.
not a verb.
We
Geech
gotta
is not a
fit.
verb.
We gotta fit
Geech,
geech
geech
in.
is a verb.
Geech is a verb, yeah.
You don't raid with us enough. But geech
Stop
is a verb.
geeching around.
I need an exclamation. Ooh, that sounds
Point.
exciting.
I say.
Or the horn.
Indubitably.
Do it! Do it!
Wait, do which one? Dom.
Sophists.
This has to say it though.
Say it, Sophist.
Well, I said point, but she's. I say
Point or I say.
point. I say.
An exclamation point. That's the exclamation is point.
Oh, I get it.
That's beautiful. A verb ending. A verb ending in ing.
Geeching.
ing.
Oh, we already used
Um,
geech. Stop.
Hammering.
Snorkeling.
Snorkeling.
Doodling.
Pooping.
Pooping.
Yes.
Just
Pooping
because
trouble.
Sophist, he said it in that voice.
Pooping.
Now I need a
Bottom of the
celebrity
barrel
who's female.
Female
Miley
celebrity.
Cyrus.
Oh my God, Trey
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Miley
Chat.
Cyrus isn't female.
Yes, she is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Doesn't she not identify with either one now?
That's true. Yeah.
Whatever.
How about
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, please no. I will
Brendan.
fight you.
Bruce.
Fat
I will fight you in an honorable duel.
Bruce Jenner.
I agree with Total. Beyonce. You have to use Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Bay once.
Bay.
Bay once. I need an adverb. I need 2 adverbs.
Very.
Rapidly.
I need to pee.
See, I read
Fucktastically.
fucktastically. There we go.
Very
And
is an adverb.
sensually.
Sensual. Oh, I love being sensual.
Okay, now I need a verb ending in ing,
You're sensual.
a verb ending in ing, and a noun.
Licking.
The noun is wrecking ball.
I already got.
Yeah.
All right, I
I
got
haven't used wrecking ball in forever.
licking and wrecking ball because.
Humping.
All right, licking, wrecking ball, and now I need the 3 adjectives from chat, please.
Okay.
Chat was unfocused and foolish.
Moist.
You got moist.
There's moist from Umi or
Moist.
Oh, I like
That's
I
always
like
good.
moist.
Moist is a great adjective.
You know
Great
who's always very moist? Jeff Goldblum.
2 more
This is true.
2 more what?
adjectives
I don't
from
think we
chat.
actually have any more adjectives in chat.
Soft.
What?
Softest.
Two more.
Softest is in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
soft.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
And my favorite adjective.
Jakeinator says bouncing, which you could just make bouncy.
My favorite adjective, Rebecca Black.
Okay, so soft and
Yes.
Rebecca Black.
Yes.
It's also my favorite color.
Here we go, everybody. And I don't have to start a new Mad Lib.
Nope.
Is there like a dialogue?
Thing.
What's happening? You know?
Okay.
I'm just gonna read it out.
I just read it out off the list. Usually
Okay,
I start a
just read
separate
it like a
local
gentleman,
recording.
sir.
As a gentleman.
As a gentleman.
It's a serious gentleman.
So serious.
Mm.
Quite proper gentleman.
I shall be the quite proper gentleman.
He'll be Sean Connery for the remake.
Oh,
Sean
here's the
Connery
best
dude.
part. When I do
Keep coming. Bring it
when
to
I
me.
do Sean Connery, it slips into Richard Nixon. So see if you catch that. It may happen.
He's not kidding. It does.
No, it really does. I can't. For some reason, my brain can't differentiate the two of them when I'm halfway through the voice. So.
That'll make it even better.
Perfect.
Excuse me, I'm gonna slip into a little Richard Nixon.
One of the most moist inventions of 1824 is the creation of chat rooms.
Shut up, Tricky Dick.
You can talk to people as far away as Turkmenistan, or to your friend Dom from Fleshy Funbridge class. My favorite room to fuck in is called Weenus. That was great. Okay. Where my friends and I log on every night at 11 o'clock and discuss what happened on our favorite TV show, The Troggy Taints.
I would watch that. Side note.
I would too. That would be it.
Oh my god, you people are disgusting.
Sounds like a
Fucking
sitcom.
rock tape.
It's like Honey Badger.
Jeff Goldblum is our favorite character on The Sack Tapper. He is so soft that he makes us want to geech. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to redo that because the exclamation's at the end of it. He is so soft that he makes us want to geech point.
Geech point. It's like the
Geech point.
We're so Rebecca Black. Oh god. We're so Rebecca Black while we're chatting that sometimes we end up pooping all at once.
That's funny because.
Have you ever been so Rebecca Black that you poop?
Since my friend Bay once types sensually, she always ends up licking the most. But ever since I took a keyboarding wrecking ball, I can type almost as fucktastically as she can. Scene.
Scene.
Scene. I like it.
Oh god.
I want a geech point. That's got to be like a dance move, right?
He is so soft that he makes us want to geech
Dom
point.
goes to Fleshy Funbridge class.
I do.
And
You know, and I think a lot of it gets overshadowed, but I think in general the Mad Libs are usually the most fun part about doing podcasts.
so fun.
And we always do them in post show. Dom has archives of recordings of these.
And now that Battletalk will be off the air, I'm gonna have some time to sit around the next couple weeks or whatever and look them, and I will get them up. You will just go on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/deadzista, and I will get an entire playlist set up of these Mad Libs.
He'll get them up.
Geech point.
Oh yeah, you get me up all the time.
And we have the playlist of Jake and Ader's videos that he provided to us. We have the multiple Mad Lib recordings, and we even have some blooper reels.
We'll try to get some stuff up for you guys during the downtime.
Some good content.
That blooper reel stuff, that's actually just pictures.
Have we settled on the name for our new show, Dom, John?
I believe we have.
Mm-hmm.
Your internet's cutting out. It doesn't want us to say the name.
Is it the Geech point?
No.
No.
We were thinking of Geech Gaming for a while.
That's actually the code name for our group right now.
And then John threw down the gem of Serious Gentleman Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I think we're going to go with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, 2 weeks-ish, possibly 3. We're going to shoot for 2 weeks for the premiere of Serious Gentleman Gaming, where we talk about everything.
Monocles
Them
all around.
serious gentlemans.
All right.
I'm just going to draw a monocle on my eye with black magic marker.
Yeah. I mean,
You're gonna be like that.
basically
You're
what
gonna be
they
like
were.
that dog from Little Rascals.
Yeah.
I think the dog's name was Spot.
Crack-a-pack keyboard.
This spot.
I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be fun getting this to work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need the outro music. Here we go.
There's outro music in the Dropbox.
Right here.
No, there's different. Okay. Whatever.
Look, I already put it on my
Okay.
thingy.
Whatever. Make chord outro music.
tunes.
Making sure I got everything I need in here. And I really don't.
No, because those are just the new ones. I don't know where you keep your other ones.
Oh, damn it, Dom. Alright, I'll work on that.
What is that picture of Sophie there? Oh, I've seen that.
Oh yeah, that's a blast from the past. You can pull that up.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Oh my.
Just drag that right into the frame.
What
back in the
the
Air Force.
hell is this?
That was me in the Air Force.
That's Sophist as a medic.
I was a combat medic.
You look very pretty in that
Thank you.
outfit.
I am the prettiest lady on the internet.
I see that.
Alright, we're going to
see that
start
now.
from the bottom.
See it now.
From the bottom right going up. These are going to be big and gaudy. Indy, where can they find you?
Okay, so I am still at Twitter, Indie Corona on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. It's all the same. Hasn't been updated in a while, but I am coming back from a very long hiatus. So look out for some new stuff.
See if I can make this work. Alright, that works. Let's see. I got Kiggles in here somewhere. Kiggles, where can they find you? Shit, I should have set this up for you.
Well, I am at the Zach Schultz, and if you love reading obnoxious hockey tweets or anything to do with sports teams that I like, and also, professional league and other shit, that's me at the Zach Schultz.
That works. John, how about you?
You can find me at No More on Twitter, and on YouTube doing Let's Plays at Nahojm, Nhojm.
Alright, now here's the only one I actually got to go hunting for. Shit. There we go. Got it. Cody,
There
where
it
can they
is.
find you?
Everywhere! No. They can find me on Twitter at Can't Heals with a Z. Trying to tame my cat, and on Twitch.
On Twitch.
On Twitch. Is that like on fleek?
Yeah, on fleek.
On Twitch.
And now,
On Twitch.
I love this. This one's file name is The Full Sophist.
The full soap.
So, well, okay, it's the size-changing Sophist. Where can they find
Mostly
you,
big.
sir?
No,
No? Okay.
I am on Twitter at The Real Sophist, and you might be able to catch me depending on what I'm going to be doing. I am getting in touch with ESL lately and might be doing admin / other things for ESL Heroes tournaments in the future, so keep an eye
That's
out.
exciting.
Excellent.
Shiny.
That's cool, man.
All right, Dom, your turn. How about you?
You can find me not down below. You can find me over there at Zista, XIZTA with an underscore. As I said previously, you can find the videos on YouTube, youtube.com/deadzista, twitch.tv/Zista without the underscore, and you can find me, Mike, and John on youtube.com/ASOTV podcast for many podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows.
Hey, if you go back in time for The Walking Dead, you'll find Indy on there, too.
Oh,
I
that
did.
is
You
true.
guys always argued with me about those.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
As long as you guys were not fans of what's his face,
The governor?
Daryl,
Oh, I fucking hate what's his
fucking
face.
Daryl.
Fucking
here we go.
Daryl.
You're all dead to me.
Fuck
Daryl was the
you.
best thing ever.
Save it for post-show,
See what
guys.
you did?
You can find me
Oh,
on Twitter.
Post show just because you're coming up last, right?
Last.
Oh shit, he's the host.
Yeah, get fucked, kick.
Oh my god, Sophist, that is an old ass fucking lower third right
Isn't
there.
it?
Holy
Yo,
shit.
It's perfect. It fits right in there.
He's kicking it old school.
I'm
Hey,
original.
I'm original
What
too,
did
you
you?
just lost my shit. Fuck you.
You could find me on Twitter at Thilladrin, on Twitch at Thilladrin, and wherever Dom and people said. And you'll be able to find us here in hopefully about 2 weeks for Serious Gentleman Gaming. And you will not find us here anymore Tuesday nights at 9:30 Eastern Time for Battletalk. It's been great, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Had a blast.
Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's watched us over this
Podcast is
year.
officially no longer under construction.
Cut off! Oh, we weren't doing that.
Where's my hat? I can't find my
Where's his
hat.
Where's your hat?
I don't know.
I have a puppy. Isn't it cute?
That's adorable.
If it's no longer under construction, why did I put my construction hat on?
I don't know. You plan on taking a blow to the head?
Kitty!
I'm waiting for like the lights to fall down on me or something.
Yup.
Well, you haven't paid the bills in a while.
I'm glad we finished the podcast. Like, it's been complete at some point, so that's good.
Exactly.
It took well after I started this thing.
Well, we actually finally got an end. We never had an end to the HXC. It just disappeared.
I'm
Very
glad
true.
I came
Are
out
we
high.
done? Has it stopped recording?
No, it hasn't.
Oh.
Thank you all.
About to.
And goodbye.
He wants to scream profanities soon.
Oh.